licky licky, gotta licky licky, licky licky, gotta licky licky, licky licky, gotta licky licky, licky licky, gotta with the feelings of my block, blame so much need a ledger, but now record deal, got a manager, gonna be out the nice of the damager, check my barrel load, yeah steady heavy, show like a rocket like a lick a rock steady, mash up time and we ever ready, we gonna flash your brain and we fall steady, sweet, come follow me, sweet, yeah, all of me, sweet, come follow me, licky, good now swallow me, sweet, come follow me, sweet, yeah, all of me, sweet, come follow me, licky, good now swallow me.
Good day, everyone. GM. Welcome to another stream of Dino X. So as I just mentioned as well, we're going to have one of the team with us today. Tom, another Tom. It's funny because, yeah, a lot of people in Dino X team are called Tom. Obviously, I'm called Tom as well. It's a good name. And you'll be able to ask him, yeah, any questions you want. Obviously, I've been getting a few questions on the previous streams that I haven't really been able to answer very well. And I've said, either ask their team or, wait for this stream. Now's your chance. So if you have got any questions at all, just put them in the chat, either on YouTube or Twitch, and we'd be more than happy to answer any at all. I'm just going to make sure. So I actually put Tom on server mute on Discord because in the live stream, sort of during that intro screen, it picks up all the noise from my computer. So I didn't want to, inadvertently, have random noises coming through. So what I'll do, Tom, if you are there now, I've server unmuted you. If you'd like to come on and say a quick hello, that would be amazing.
Hello there, Tom. Nice to be with you and talk to you once again. And hello, everybody watching.
Fantastic. Well, thank you for being here, Tom. It's great to have you here. And can you see my screen okay? Can you see the game Dino X okay?
Yes. I can see everything clearly.
Great. Thank you. One thing that I've been asked that I just wanted, clarification on is when... it's actually on the website. So it says, you need to approve a message or something using Polygon for gasless transactions. Could you tell us what that means and sort of what it does in the game? Because I've done it, and now I can obviously use, all my resources in game and things. But would you be able to tell us, what that is? Approving, a message on Polygon for gasless transactions.
Yes. Well, when you have a blockchain game that has some kind of transactional feature that you want to spend something or use some usable resource or whatever, you have to do a transaction. And now you can either do transaction on your own, therefore with every transaction you are paying the gas fees. So for example, let's say you would like to use crystals for upgrading the dino. If you would want to do it on your own, you pay for every transaction from your wallet. If you approve our operator, which is like a secret wallet that's not owned by anybody, it's not custodial in our black box, you give access to this operator to use these resources for you. It enables, besides not needing to pay anything for these transactions in the game, it enables you to play smoothly without needing to go to a browser and confirm transactions every so often and things like that, because it's all happening in the background on our backend services.
Cool, yeah, because what I can do is, do all the transactions and stuff here. I use a bone for 20 energy and things, and sometimes that might take maybe 10-20 seconds or so to come through. Are those transactions the ones that are up here, and like upgrading your dinosaurs as well? I'll just see if I can upgrade. Oh yeah, for example, level up a dinosaur here. I click level up. It doesn't happen, well, I don't think it happens right away. It'll happen probably in about 10 or 20 seconds, and I'll hear a sound that goes like... Is that because it's doing it on the blockchain?
Where there are two communication channels that are happening at not the same time. But first and foremost, you are requesting something from our servers. You ask for a level up. And in the game, you are waiting for this response that it went through.
I see.
So the game is pinging the server every so often, whether it's done or it's not done. So there would be always some small delay, even if the transaction would go through immediately. I
see. I think it just came through just now, and I heard the Dino X sound of like...
This is all like not fully finished or polished server backend thing. For example, one of the things that we will be working on is a socket server connection. So instead of pinging the backend whether it's all done, you have it immediately, synchronously. And the other thing is that we are already working on is a thing that we call a lazy wallet, so lazy inventory. When you are getting some rewards in the game, you don't necessarily need to immediately get them to your wallet. You can keep them in the game inventory, and then spending these resources is like instantaneous. So
I see.
It goes instantly.
Okay, yeah, just like an in-game thing. It just happens in the game. Okay, no, that makes sense. That's good. I've just upgraded a couple more of my dinosaurs as well. Which is good. But I am looking forward to all these. Like you mentioned in the AMA, maybe a couple of days ago. Well, at the beginning of this week. The upgrades and stuff coming. That'll be very, very fun indeed. I'll start a battle now. Actually, before we do that, so on edit team here, obviously there's the ones at the top. These, hold on, there's 10, I think. Yeah, there's 10 at the top, and then at the bottom there's these 7, which are powerful. These 10 at the top, are these the ones that are said sort of free to play, and use these? If you haven't got any Dino X NFTs.
Yes. Those are what we call starter dinosaurs.
Okay, cool.
They are free to play. They are no NFTs. Like every player has these 10 dinosaurs, the same ones. They look the same. They have the same stats. The other ones that you have, those 7 other dinosaurs, those are NFT. Like those are unique for you.
Yeah, and this guy, 157 health. He's a tank. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do like
herbivore.
Yeah,
herbivore are tanky in the game.
Oh yeah, definitely.
If you see those icons on top of the cards, you have like green, red, and blue one.
Oh yeah, herbivore.
So you have herbivore, carnivore, and flying.
Oh,
so carnivore tends to have way more damage than herbivore. So it's like a damage dealer. herbivores tend to be more tanky, they have more HP less damage, and flyings are ones that have it like balanced in between, but they have more interesting, like more crazy action cards that you can use for them.
Oh yeah, like this one. He has all the crazy action cards. Cool.
Yes.
No, it's good fun. And then hold on, I'm just gonna add some. I think this one. I'm just gonna add some cards to him. Okay, good. And we'll get into a battle very, very soon. One question that I was asked as well is, if you're playing just with the free ones at the top, do you get any of the rewards at all, such as the building robot arm things, or any resources that you earn in game? Do you get any of them if you're playing with the free NFTs or just the free dinosaurs?
If you play with free dinosaurs, if you don't have NFT dinosaur in your team, you get resources which are non-NFT resources. So for example, you get these at the left side of the screen. Oh, it's already gone.
Sorry.
There was like it's okay. There was like a reward that you get after finishing this battle. In this case, it was an Ancient Spice, which is non-NFT reward, and that's used for upgrading non-NFT dinosaurs.
Okay.
So even if you are playing with normal dinosaurs, you have this basic loop, which is you play, you upgrade your dinosaurs, you get better, but you are doing it with non-NFT dinosaurs and non-NFT resources.
Definitely. Cool. No, good. And at the moment, obviously, I choose a dinosaur, and then the enemy chooses theirs. And what I'm doing is, if they choose first, I'll choose one. Well, depending on what they choose. Oh no, it's my turn again. Hold on. I'll just put that one down. So, for example, if they chose a high attack dinosaur, like a carnivore, I'll probably put like a tanky herbivore down. And then you mentioned in the future as well, there's going to be more to it than just attack and defense, and obviously the cards as well. Would you be able to tell us a little bit more about that, and sort of what more features within the battle we can look forward to?
Yes. So basically, there are multiple things, so it will be a longer answer. First and foremost, we were planning to release an update today or this week. It got postponed to Monday, so the guys are totally happy, and it's all tested and bug free. And in this update that's planned for Monday, there will be this feature of rock paper scissors balance of the game. So carnivores versus herbivores versus flying, you will have like rock paper scissors, circle or triangle, that will give a little more of the strategy on top of this, I guess.
Yeah.
That's like the soonest what we are planning to release. Another thing that within the battles will make a big difference is your avatar and skills of the avatar. Because right now, most of the things you do is just placing dinosaurs. Avatars will be the first dinosaur. Avatar will be the first dinosaur. Avatar will be the first entity in the game that will have an active skill. So you get a card because Avatar holds this skill, and you can use this card anytime in the battle.
Okay, in the Avatar, is that the I haven't got like a custom avatar at the moment, but is the avatar that little person, or the person
Yes.
I see.
I think it's like very small because you need to see all the dinosaurs, and we are trying to make the relative ratio of the sizes between dinosaurs and human as close to reality as it is.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't. I think if I was any bigger than that, I'd be as big as like my Tyrannosaurus Rex. So I think that, or even smaller, would be quite cute.
I think there are two things that we will do in the future when we will have more time polishing the game itself. One thing is that I feel like the environment the dinosaurs are right now makes them look like they're small. The trees and stones and bushes, I think that's not right in ratio. Relatively. Yeah. So there's like a little, like you feel like dinosaurs are small, and I think this is one of the things why. And second thing is that is that we will implement like more dynamic camera, so it's not just left to right, but like with some zoomings and things
Cool.
like that.
I hadn't noticed before the size of the trees, compared to the dinosaurs, because now that you mention it, they look like little guinea pig size.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice that before.
Yeah.
No, that's exciting. And did you say? Oh, great stuff.
Ancient spice, 5 ancient spices.
Ancient spice. And did you say that the update was coming? There's one this Monday. Did you say, or did I imagine that?
Yes, next Monday. Like, fingers crossed nothing will go bad, because with updates in the game we have this like whole procedure, and it takes few hours to get it through. Like, we need to migrate data from one servers to development servers to production servers, then we need to test it out. There is small downtime, maintenance. If there will be some issue, we will have to fix it. It will get a bit longer. Like, hopefully it will not happen, but like these things from time to time happen.
Nice.
Oh yeah, Monday it is.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. Definitely. And here as well, like in my little island thing, and to people listening and to people in the chat, well, first of all, thank you very much to the people that have just clicked subscribed and says hello. So hello, Alex, Adam, as always, 2734, thank you. Dan, hello, welcome. If you've got any questions at all about Dino X, now's your time to ask, so please go ahead. And Tom, sorry, what I was going to say is sort of here in the little building part on the island, obviously I can build this energy regeneration thing and also my maximum storage for energy. Is there going to be improvements to this, in upcoming patches, but also, maybe in the adventure mode and beyond for this sort of building area?
Oh, yes, of course. First thing is that it will be stretched out to multiple more building types and mechanics behind them. We are working on things like smelter of materials and some other buildings. I don't have the game documents with me to tell you what exactly is being worked on, but it will have another aspect there. And it will have some better UI UX in this area too. Like with introduction of the adventure mode later on, there will be like slight rework of how your complex work. I think even the naming of the island, that right now it's called Island, it will be changed to something that makes more sense.
Cool.
But yeah, it will be worked on. Right now it only solves one main purpose, which is handling your energy regeneration and capacity. There was, at the beginning when we were designing the first game design document, we worked with an idea of breeding center within your island.
Oh, okay.
Right now breeding is postponed, as we are not rising in numbers of players, as we are not pushing the game out to the wide audience and public before launching the game, so we don't have a need of super inflating the numbers of dinosaurs at
Nice.
all.
Good.
So the number of dinosaurs that we have right now is more than sufficient, so there is no breeding building in your complex.
Yeah, because there is a lot of some GameFi games and some play to earn games as well. They have a breeding mechanic and it just floods the market with new NFTs, new characters. So I'm pleased to hear that at the moment there is a halt on.
Oh yeah, and at the same time, throughout this whole time that it's not being developed, we have designers looking on the best way how to design this whole feature such that it makes sense when we will be working on it.
Good news. Fantastic. Have you ever played that Jurassic Park game where it's like a top-down view and you design and build your own...
Oh, the Tycoon? I wanted to play because there was a new one coming out recently. But I need to say I did not have time to play this game lately.
It's
not
good.
At all.
Yeah, this part reminded me a little bit of that. Yeah, no, good. Cool. Great. So in the battles as well, or with your dinosaurs, one thing that you can do to sort of, give them more power or skills is to equip different action cards and perks to them. These action cards and perks, where do you get them from? So, for example, at the moment, I've got all these. However, is there a place that people could, in the future or even now, sell these action cards or get new ones or trade them for different ones?
You already can. I mean, it's not within our ecosystem to have these peer-to-peer trading yet, even though it's being worked on. But these are NFTs. You can go on OpenSea if you have these in your wallet. You can trade them, sell them, or buy from somebody else already opened. There are a few players that still have packages that either they won them or they bought them and didn't open and decided to sell them instead. But yeah, they are already NFTs. You can buy and trade them. I can point out right now in our last discussion on BSC News Spaces, I told you these dinosaurs have like a static cards and dynamic cards.
Yeah.
So you have 2 rows. And I told you this one is a legendary Bapiasaurus. It's a legendary one, I think. So he has 3 static cards that were there already when he was hatched out of the egg.
Nice.
You cannot change them. You cannot upgrade it at all. He's like passive. He's born with it. All the bottom one, the dynamic ones, you have 4 slots. You fill them fully, but you because it's legendary, you have 4 slots you can put the cards in.
Ah, I see. Okay, so the difference between legendary and common dinos is one of the differences is how many slots are open in their dynamic at the bottom, but also how many static slots they start with.
Yes, static slots with already filled in.
Amazing.
Cards.
Good. Okay, cool. Great. We'll start a quick battle. So before I started the other one, I sort of cut you off a bit. So if I just go back here, I think you said, on the left-hand side, this shows what...
The reward. Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah. And a person's just asked in the chat as well, in the upcoming patches, or maybe even the patch this Monday, and also, the upcoming updated versions, will there be boss battles?
Oh, yes.
Oh, good.
I did not mention that, but yes, in the new patch, there will be an introduction of community named Ancient Enemies mode, which is the new encounters mode. So after finishing 50 encounters, these that you are doing right now, you unlock a new mode, which has bosses in it. And bosses basically are, right now they are just stronger enemies. They can have different visuals, so they are not just dinosaurs. They give you more rewards if you defeat them. They have action cards within them too, so they are harder to beat. And later on, not in this recent patch, the earliest patch on Monday, but later on these bosses will be upgraded to have phases. So after, let's say, finishing off 50% of their HP, they will either call in some support of more enemies, or they will change into a different shape and have different attacks and things like that. So the boss battles will be even better later on.
Nice. Good. Well, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And did you say level 50, 50, that's when you'd start experiencing boss battles?
I think that's what's in the balance sheet for now.
Okay. No, it's exciting. And will there be... Oh, yeah, sorry, carry on.
What's your encounter ID right now?
I think it's like maybe 18 or 19.
Oh, so you're not far from that.
No. Oh, well, no, not far. But in between each round, I do click everywhere and read all the descriptions and stuff. So I could have done it a lot faster if I just clicked start battle. But I think it's just because I've been reading all the descriptions for each card and stuff that it's taken a while. But yeah, you could just zoom through it. And in the future as well, will there be player versus player? So, for example, I could have, my set of dinos, and I could challenge, this guy on the chat, DeFi Danny, to a battle or something, like versus his dinos.
Well, to simply say yes, but there is an issue with this type of games. If you would be to get some rewards from beating somebody synchronously, it can be taken advantage from some not hackers but like exploit players, and they would create extra accounts just to get these rewards by defeating themselves and things like that. So it always has a catch, this competitive synchronous multiplayer.
Yeah.
So one option is to have a multiplayer that is not giving you any reward that's either valuable or is giving you an advantage.
Okay.
But for now on, we are not planning to do this. But literally 1 hour before your stream, I had a call with our designer talking about the asynchronous multiplayer, which we call in our documentations, we call it a tournament, small tournaments. It can be 1v1. And it's not active battle, it's you send your dinosaurs versus other dinosaurs and their stats, other team, and their stats are a little bit evened out. So it's more of a random winner for a reward than normal multiplayer with like real time playing.
Cool. Yeah, I understand.
We will see how it will be in the future. Like when we finish everything that we have on the map and right now, we will for sure discuss some more extension to these things.
Definitely. Good. Yeah. I just got, from the last battle, I think I can't remember, 2 or 3 of those building robots, are they called?
Building bots,
sorry. I used to call them robot claws, but yeah, building bots.
That's okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I still can't upgrade because I need 6 to upgrade, but I could build a new one. Is it worth building a new one or not, do you think? Is there any reason to have 2 of the same building?
Well, what is the upgrade going to give you? What's the stat? I did not see the number.
Oh, actually, it's a lot better to upgrade. So it would give me, instead of having +1 maximum energy, it would go to +3. And also the energy regeneration would go from 4% to 8%, and that would be for 6. So the energy regeneration, it might be worth building another.
Oh yes, for sure. Okay. This will be worth.
Right, let's go. Hold on.
I think there might be a small bug, by the way, when we talk right now, and I'm looking at your gameplay. I think this 0.02 is supposed to be a percent, which is 2%. 0.02 is 2%. It's not supposed to be 0.02%.
I see. Okay, no, well that does make sense because my regeneration has been a lot faster than that. Okay, cool. Thank you. I think there might also be another bug. Trying to put in a new building. Because I've already got 2 there. So if I and then I say I can't, it doesn't click.
Well, I cannot say why is it happening, but
that's fine.
After the stream I will check the logs.
Cool. And obviously you've got many patches coming up, so it's early days still, and it's good times. Yeah. But yeah, I think it's very exciting indeed. And also, so this ancient spice here, is he talking to, sorry, I'm just going to talk to someone quickly in the chat. So is he talking to Philip? No, I'm talking to Tom. I'm called Tom as well. The person from Dino X is also called Tom. Tom from Dino X, would you, sorry, I haven't asked you already, but would you just quickly like to introduce yourself and the role that you play at Dino X?
Yes, so my name is Tom Hussar. I'm a CTO/CPO at DinoX, which means I'm taking care of tech and production, and a lot of times, majority of the time, still working on a lot of coding and designing behind the whole game. And I'm a co-founder together with Philip, and we co-founded DinoX a little more than a year and a half ago.
Perfect. Good. Thank you very much. And a few people in the chat are wondering where you're from. I mean, is that okay to ask? Obviously, you can decline that. It's a bit of a personal question.
No, if you're okay.
Cool.
One of the things at Dinox is that the project is not done by anonymous team at all. Like, if you get a little bit of energy, you would find majority of the team somewhere on LinkedIn or Twitter or whenever. So it's not a anonymous person. I'm from the whole team, basically, or majority of the team is from Slovakia, so Central Europe.
Very nice. Good. Well, I want to say I'm from Europe. I'm from the UK, but obviously, yeah, I consider myself European, if that's okay with you. Still,
yeah, of course.
Yeah. Good. Yeah, and I was going to ask about Ancient Spice. Would you be able to tell us a little bit more about Ancient Spice and what this does and what it can be used for?
Yes, basically, we have a liberation crystal, which is right now the most valuable resource.
Yeah.
It's used for leveling up your NFT dinosaurs.
Yeah, like that.
Yes, the Ancient Spice is like a mirrored version of Liberation Crystal, but it's used for non-NFT dinosaurs. Okay,
very good. Great, yeah, and another thing to the viewers as well, if you're wondering how long it's going to take to get what rewards, if you go on timeline info, it's a bit like a battle pass in a way. If you've played any games with the battle pass, you can sort of see what you're going to get at each level, and there it is. And there's one level up here, Tom, that has, here it is, 42. So from fight 38, 39, 40, 41, you get a building bot, and then at 42 you get 5 building bots. So yeah, I'm looking forward to those ones. But at the moment I'm just on, the next one is 24, and I get 2 bones. And I can obviously, top up my bones for energy right now. Good. I think we've pretty much covered, obviously, we covered a lot more in the AMA, but we've covered a lot of what's on the platform right now. Obviously, we're looking forward to Monday's patch, which will be good. Is there anything else that you'd like to go over? What's on the screen and what's on the platform now for anyone watching and listening?
Yeah. Basically, there's one thing that we can just show off to people. It's the avatar screen that you were at. I was mentioning to you behind the scenes that I'm sorry not to send you a real avatar because this is just a non-NFT avatar. You can see it's coming soon on the right side. So basically, right now, avatars. You can either have the default non-NFT or you can have a NFT avatar. There is just few of them. We had a sale on Binance NFT. We were selling avatar capsules, like a mystery box, and you had to open them at our page, and you got your avatar. So there are a few people that already have NFT avatars, and they will be coming with some features, like some functionalities within the game, hopefully soon enough.
And can we get those NFT avatars still on Binance, or are they on the secondary market at all?
I don't think anybody is selling those. It's like super rare because of not many people having them. They are very, very cool. They have like laser swords in the back, capes, goggles, I don't know what. They are cool. There was a short sale, I think it was 3 days on Binance NFT, and after this sale we stopped selling them. We have now in Treasury all these avatar capsules. We will for sure have some giveaways, competitions, and 100% sure we will be dropping them at shop or at some marketplaces in near future too.
Brilliant. Well, I mean, this John, sort of default character, looks a little bit like me because of the short hair. Anyway, but if anyone's watching the stream or listening, and you're selling an avatar, join the Discord at the bottom, discord.gg/BSCnews NFT, and tag at Tom_DeFi, because I would be interested. Also, to everyone watching, listening as well, obviously we have the partnership with Dino X, where you can there's a lot going on really. You can get in-game assets and also a raffle for I think 50 Dino eggs, and you'll need to complete 15 of these stages. I've already done quite a lot, and you can you don't have to take as long as me because I've obviously been reading all the stuff that goes with them and things. But yeah, the place to go is, well, Dino X's website first of all is dinox.io, and then from there you can navigate to all their socials, and then if you hold the BSCNews NFT, all accessible on the little link on the video here, you'll be able to get quite a lot of in-game goodies, and then also a raffle for 50 of their eggs and NFTs. But I really like it, Tom. Honestly, I've said this quite a lot before, but I think Dinosaur's pixel art and crypto is a match made in heaven. With the upcoming updates, are you still going to keep the pixel art?
Of course. I was mentioning this even on the Twitter Spaces. We talked early this week that we will have this big new mode for the game, this wrapper behind the encounters that we call adventure mode, and that's a free roam. You walk with your avatar through the world, and this world is very rich in what is in it. There is fauna and flora, there are NPCs, and it's all in pixel art. The world itself, we will be putting out sneak peeks and some examples very soon in following weeks, let's say. This environment is made out of 2D pixel art entities like dinosaurs, characters, NPCs, and grass and flowers and mushrooms, but it's within like a 3D environment, and this 3D environment is then shaded it goes through a processor of shader, and it looks like it's drawn in pixel art style, so it fits perfectly with these assets.
Yeah, they're fantastic. No, it's good for. Well, thank you for explaining that again. Obviously, you did explain it in the AMA, but then anyone that wasn't at the AMA, there you go. I do really need now an avatar NFT so I can. Well, but very exciting stuff coming up. And would you be able to tell us exactly what we can expect? Well, fingers crossed it's Monday, but the patch on Monday that's planned to come out, obviously anything can happen at all. What improvements, we could expect for the upcoming patch as well?
It's mostly quality of life. So some bug fixes, there is some settings are being upgraded. There is new music, new sound effects. There is a setting for that's called empowered players within our community that are far in encounter number 500 or so. That they will use. It's a faster animations checkbox. They go through battles quicker if you have these settings. And besides these quality of life settings upgrades, we will introduce the Ancient Enemies mode, which is a new encounter system which will have bosses and different enemy types, a little better balance, it should be more fun, and so on and so forth. And that's the Monday update. After this update, in about a month and a half later, I think we will release a first introduction of a roguelike mode and first introduction of a adventure mode.
Amazing.
And then this will be followed later on in the month. Probably at some point in January, it will be followed by a mobile version where all of these modes will be tied together in one consistent package.
Amazing. Well, Tom, I'm really looking forward to it. I look forward to it a lot. And thank you very, very much for your time being here as well. Again, it's been really interesting talking to you. Yeah, and I hope to do more of these as well as, more updates come out and things. And I'll keep on streaming it, along with, some other Web3 games and things. But, when adventure mode comes out, and that sort of open world type theme that you're talking about, I'll be on it all the time. Honestly, I'm very excited indeed. And listeners, if you are selling an avatar, join the Discord that's on the screen and tag at Tom_DeFi. Yeah, but also, once again, if you go to DinoX.io, that's where you can find all their socials and things. And also, if you already hold a BSCNews NFT, there's a lot of good stuff within Dino X that awaits you. Just look on our announcements channel and also go to their Discord as well, which can be accessed either through our Discord or DinoX.io website, and scrolling to the bottom. And then register, or just clicking on the Collab Land authentication thing, and you'll see there. But Tom, thank you very, very much. Before we go, is there anything else that you'd like to mention? Yeah.
Well, most importantly, thank you for having me. Thank you for reviewing slightly the game. Thanks for this nice discussion. Thanks to everybody watching, listening, asking the questions. It's always a pleasure to share what we are working on and how we think about things that we are releasing and that are in the game. So thank you very much for having me for this nice time.
Thank you, Tom, and speak very, very soon. Long live Dino X, and honestly, I'm really looking forward to the updates. But thank you very much again, and speak soon. Bye-bye.